Alright. Hey everyone, here we go. We are in the stalactite cave with our gears. Yeah! McRaunchy for the win. Waterfall Grotto Sand Sensor. Okay, can I do something with it? No? Alright. Guess I'll go fuck myself. You're homesick right now? Oh no. I was wondering what was up, Trife, with the soup. Get wrecked. Alright, let's see how much damage he does with his... Now. Aw, man, he's way stronger than he was before. These guys give a lot of EXP too, they're actually kind of worth it. No throat issues? Well, I'm glad you're staying home to feel better though. Although I'm sure your work, your boss hates it. Your boss is probably like, fucking tripe. Staying home, starting shit. I'll have to fight him when he gets into the office next. Trev, how does your boss make you feel? Would you fight him if given the opportunity? You'll hit him with a couple death blows? Which ones though? Raijin? Rigeki? I'd have thought there'd be someone living in a place like this. Let's check it out. Kinda reminds me of a salt flat. So I believe that's the way out. You know, I think this guy actually sells me stuff. And I missed. That's an excellent use of fuel right there. Oh, at least Bart came through for me. And you missed again. Great job. Proud of you. Raijin? Oh, trying. Oh, Senretsu? I love Senretsu. It's so good. Okay, so there's this sand gate they were talking about. Let's save and then we'll go into that. Listen to that save sound. Finished. We did it. I mean, I'm very close to another level up too. Shush, characters get out of the game. That's pretty awesome. Hey, Faye, this is a surprise. There's someone living in this place. It's been a while. But I thought I could hear the sound of gears. I assume they are yours. Well, anyway, come on back in here and make yourselves at home. Oh, you're very welcoming. It's been a long time since my last visitor. What happened? Did you fall from the surface? I guess that's it. I see. That's too bad. I can tell from the sound that you both ride good gears, but the legs seem to be paying up a bit. You mean you can tell what's wrong just by the sound of its footsteps? It's easy to know what's wrong with gears by the sounds they make. My guess is that one of them needs a new hydromechanic pipe in its joints. It's making a nasty sound. It must be hard to walk with, too. Oh, by the way, the name's Balthazar, but you can call me Old Man Bal. Oh yeah? So it looks like we've got a real fanatic here, huh? What's an old man like you doing in a place like this? I guess you can call me a fossicker, or a collector of things. There's much to be found lying around in this stalactite cavern. A collector, huh? Sounds interesting. The things on the shelf, are they some of the stuff that you found? You mean the fossils? They're one of the things I collect. Feel free to have a look at them. Around here, you can dig up ancient machines along with human and animal fossils. Notice anything particular on these shelves? They go from oldest on the left and newest on the right. Are you an archaeologist or something, old man? I don't quite see what you're talking about. They just look like a bunch of old bones to me. Hey, what do you think? Well, let me see. First, there are no human bones up to here. From here on over to the right, something is slightly different, I guess. Yes, from a certain point in time, human fossils suddenly no longer appear. The point is roughly 10,000 years ago. What does that mean? Don't ask me, I don't know for sure. But my guess is there were no humans on this planet before then. At least it appears so. How could that be? What about all that talk about evolution? You mean the theory of evolution as taught by the ethos, right? You can't trust that. Rather, I believe in the old legends and myths. Legends? Myths? Haven't you heard of this story? They say that humans and God lived together in a paradise in the sky. With God's protection, there was no fear of death, and natural disasters were entirely unknown. Then one day, the humans ate a forbidden fruit which gave them incredible wisdom. But God drove mankind from paradise for their sin. Bitter at having been driven out of paradise, humans used the wisdom they had gained to make giants. With these giants, they planned to challenge God himself, but God poured his wrath down on them. All who defied God were destroyed, but God himself did not escape unharmed. After taking paradise with him, the wounded God buried himself deep beneath the ocean to sleep for aeons. Before going to sleep, God used his remaining power to create right-hearted humans to live on this planet. Those people are said to be our ancestors. Well, anyway, I'll stop my rambling now. He does have cable down here. By the way, does this cave have an exit? There's an exit in the excavation site beyond the sand barrier. You can get outside through there. Sand barrier? You mean the huge wall you can see from your entrance? Yes, that's it. On the other side is an old Ave excavation site. They built the wall when Ave was excavating here to keep the sand from falling in from above. But they stopped work there now. So how do we open such a huge thing like that? If it's a wall, you can probably break it down. Hold your horses there, young'uns. No matter how good a gear you have, you'll never break that wall down. It's much too strong. So, let's make a deal. A deal? The wall is closed due to the reaction of the sand sensors. Thanks to that, now I can't get through the other side either. Maybe it happened when you two fell in here. Were you boys fighting up there or something? You seem to be able to tell everything. Anyway, so what can we do about it? It's very simple. You just have to turn off the sand sensor switches. Doing that will keep the barrier from closing again. While you two are doing that, I'll open it up. Right, got it. The sensors are in two places. You should see their flashing red lights. Well, good luck then. Let's go, Bart. Oh, before you go, I can share some parts and fuel with you. Just talk to me whenever you need something, right? Thanks, old man. Well, we'll go and finish our part of the deal then. This guy sells me stuff. I like it. Now hurry and shut off the sand sensors. Or do you have something else you want to ask? Where are the sensors? About gear functions. Got any parts to sell? Which do you want? We'll do for curious. First, changing the engine is a good idea. Alright, so what do we got for our gears here? I'm using a G4, so let's use a G6. Okay, there we go. I'm using Weltel 1800, so we should use Weltel 2500. That seems like a better option right there. I should have waited to fill up the HP, right? There you go. Perfect. Gears are much better now. You have no weapons for sale. Alright. Oh, extra armor plus 1? Alright. Let's get 2 of these. So, if we go into our stats now, I should be able to equip at least the extra armor plus 1. Oops. Yeah. There we go. Alright. Now we might be able to sell us some gear for our personal use. You did? You probably did, actually. Silly's a world-famous Overwatch player. Oh, you just sell this stuff. Okay. Alright, so you can't buy any equipment for our gears, but our characters, but at least we got some our gears to be stronger. So that's a good thing. Also, Bart. He knows Headhunter. Oh, at least he knows something. I thought so. I had the money for it too, so why not, right? Well, now we can get to see how strong we are. We got more HP now. It's not the same amount of fuel, unfortunately. Oh, look at that. We do over 200 damage now. I wonder if we can kill those with the square attack, actually. Hey, 5 HP, 1 EP, 1 attack, 1 defense, and 1 ether defense. And you get 10 HP, 1 EP, 1 attack, 1 defense, 1 evade percentage, 1 ether, and 1 ether defense. Alright, now we're going to save, because it's a good idea to do so. Now that I bought all that stuff, right? Perfecto! Alright, so we know where one sand sensor is, so we'll go get that one first. Drop down here, and go up through here, I think. Yep. So, Trife, how long ago did you play this? I haven't played this game for years upon years. I guess that wouldn't work. Doesn't make sense that the X attack is so much stronger than the I guess it is. Oh, he's blocking. 2 years ago, you have a love-hate relationship with the game? Explain. It can be pretty long, but it's also not that long, especially if you know what you're doing. And I kinda know what I'm doing, and like I remember quite a bit. Waterfall Grotto Sand Sensor. Disengaged. Excellent. Alright, that's one. Like I said, we knew where one of them was, at the very least. With the death blows and the music. So you like the combat, at least with the humans and the music. That's good. Music in this game's fantastic. Stop missing, guys. Your attack takes resources. You missing is not great. Well, I don't remember there being 45-minute cutscenes, but I do remember there being a lot of dialogue, which, you know, I actually like that. The thing I don't like, however, is having a losable fight afterwards. That annoys me. But then again, this is a product of the 90s, right? Like, you'll see that a lot in late 90s RPGs. They were a lot more unforgiving back then. Like, I really like Xenosaga. Xenosaga was a lot of cutscenes, though. But I just accept that as the type of game it is. Used to play on your 15-minute commute? I believe you, I just don't remember there being that long. That many that were that long. I know Xenosaga definitely has a lot that are like that, which is fine with me. Like I said, I enjoy that sort of thing. Anything that increases the amount of story I'm getting, I'm usually happy with. Why is this pathway so long? Why aren't we through here yet? Could be level 20 by the time I'm out of here. Right. Alright, good. But yeah, Trife, you know I trust you. I know you speak truths. Occasionally lies, but most often truths. Now the real question is, how will you go about flirting with Silly? Am I back at the start? Where the fuck am I? I thought this would be the path I should go. Why does this cave hate me? What did I do to deserve any of this? Aha! Is that it? Is there more than this? Whipped. I don't even think their bullets should do anything. Like, not even a single damage. It should just do 0. You know, the funny thing you say that, because a lot of people think that they didn't try to do enough with the story. They feel like the story was rushed, especially Disc 2 onward. Hey, Bart leveled up again, cool. 10 HP, 1 EP, 1 defense, 1 evade percentage, and 1 ether defense. But yeah, they feel like they didn't try to do enough with the story. Shit, I did not want to fall down there. Oops. Alright, well, guess we're down here now. I guess this is where I live. This is actually where we started. May I be where we started? Yeah, okay, this is where we started. Over the top became convoluted. I definitely feel like Square and most other game companies have gotten a lot better with their storytelling over time, with the exception of Drakengard. That game was a mess. Fun game, don't get me wrong, but story, whew. A little all over the place. I know a lot of people are like, oh, don't even bother playing Dragon Guard 2. It's not canon. How's it not canon? That's a weird thing to say to me. Dude, I'm actually really looking forward to Dragon Guard 2. I want to see how they improve the combat and the experience and storytelling from Dragon Guard 1 to 2. Hey look, Faye, you didn't miss. Oh, well, that was not great. I'm gonna have Faye charge. Hey, I don't have any issues with you having issues with the game type, just so you know. I'm genuinely curious of what people think of things. We got 12 HP, 1 EP, 1 hit percentage, 1 defense, 1 evade percentage, and 1 ether. Oh man, I need like 1 more level, I think. Anyway, no, I actually enjoy hearing what people dislike about things, because it tells me how they view things, right? Also, what you like about it. And the thing is, you at least played it before making up your mind, which is something I like to stress to everyone. Like, people who wait on reviews to decide if they want to play something, that kind of annoys me, just because you're letting other people decide whether you should try something, and that's not fun for me. That's not cool. I feel like that's no way to live your life. I also don't like those articles that are like, let's say, Justice League. When that came out, I saw a bunch of articles that are like, 6 reasons why Justice League is going to suck. It's like, wow, way to pre-program people to hate the movie. Now, mind you, I didn't think Justice League was great. I saw it, but it had its issues. But there's stuff I did like about it. But yeah, you gotta understand what you're listening to. But unfortunately, most people can't or won't do that. They'll just be like, well, this person said that, so clearly that must be true. One of my older brothers is really bad for it, too. Oh, good timing. I was just about to open the sand barrier now. Yeah, watching gameplay and listening to the music is an excellent way to do it, because you're not letting those people choose whether you would like the game or not. You're actually looking at it and being like, huh, this looks like something I would like to try. And if the music's really good, it's going to pull you in. Well done, old man. Our deal is done. Hey, old man, there's one thing I want to ask you. What is it? I've heard somewhere on this planet is a gear far superior to all others. I've heard that it was called the God Gear and was made in ancient times, but hidden away somewhere. Do you know anything about it? A man-made god, created with the wisdom of God. Such a gear would have the power of 1,000 gears. In a wave of its arm, it could destroy whole cities. Its battle cries would thunder in the heavens. You must be speaking of the Omnigear. You know of it? Then perhaps it was what you were speaking about in that tale you told us in the battle with God. Goodness gracious, you too, boy? Those stories were made to inspire man's soul, but they're just legends. They don't really exist. Anyway, allow me to take a look at your gears. It'll only take a little while, so wait here, please. Hey, wait! Ah, he's gone. Hey, Bart, do you think the gear in that story is buried in the ground somewhere? I think that's what I've heard. Could one of the gears we are using possibly be it? Yeah, right. What are the chances of that happening? The gears that are excavated lately, are usually only a few hundred years old, nowhere near as old as the gear in that legend. Then why were they in the ground? I don't know. There are no records, except what? There must be some truth in the tales that they were buried after a great war. The bullet wounds covering most of the gear's armor would appear to confirm that. You mean that there are no records from the last several hundred years? How about before that? None from either period. The ethos controls all the records that come from that time period. Maybe they have some very ancient records too. All we know about our history is from the little pieces that we can find ourselves. Anyway, Faye, what do you make of the old man? What do you mean? Why would such an old man live all alone in this abandoned cave? I don't know. Probably digging for ancient gears or something? Right! So you think so too? Hey, I just said that as a joke. Don't take all that stuff seriously. They're only legends, you know? No, that old man is up to something. This can't be! What's wrong, old man? Is this your gear? Well, sort of. Where did you get it? I'm just borrowing it. This is the host for the spirit of the Slayer of God. Wait a moment, what did you just say? Nothing. I didn't say anything. No, I heard you. You said Slayer of God. That's what you said, isn't it, old man? Your gears are fixed. You have no more business here. This is a bad time for me. Be on your way. Be on our way? Listen here, old man. Hey, you were just ejected. You were just kicked out. Alright, can I actually go back in there? Because if I can, and get them to tune up my gears, then, I have to end now anyway, because I gotta get ready for the work meeting, but this will give me a good place to level up, because the save point, and that's all right here. Where the hell is he? Hey, old man, where are you? You not here? Oh, there he is. Okay, he is here. I told you to leave. Tell us some more. I have nothing more to say to you, so just leave. When Calamity beats you, I'll just get these parts back anyway. If you don't mind that, then I'll sell them to you. Tuna? Fuel. Okay, we're good. So we're going to save our game, and then I'm going to be leveling in this tonight, so that Bart is nice and strong, and Faye is nice and strong. Unfortunately, I can't level Satan because he's not with the group, but whatever. Alright, so, Trife. Everybody that came back, I'm sorry about the issues I had with the game. Hopefully they don't continue, but this is what we're going to be doing now. I have to actually modify my Stream Deck, though, because it's going to load my old emulator, and I don't want that one. Alright, so that's it, guys. That's going to be it for today's stream, just because I got a work meeting.